Comrade, it's a great time having you. My name is Bismarck said. Go to my YouTube channel. I use the name Bismarck said. I have a lot of motivational message. Nothing can stop your motivational message. Watch them, subscribe to them. Also go to YouTube. Go to YouTube, one of my channel. Your marriage will be a state of mind. There's teachings on dating and courtship and marriage. Go and watch them and subscribe to them. Have this ebook for you guys. Body your competitiveness in the crowded planet. $4. Amazon Kindle and Gumroad. It will be impossible to have this world without you. $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. $5. There is something inside you, the world is in need of $4. Leaders of Generation Thinkers, $5. Go to Amazon Kindle and Gumroad. And thank you for all your Agados support, all your blessings, support you've been giving, Instagram support you've been giving, all this while. I'm so grateful. In the next 15 minutes, I want to share you a motivational message I've entitled Gold Medals Are Not Made of Gold. Gold medals are made of determination. Gold medals are not made of gold, but determination. It's a book. Also, it's a book I've written, an ebook I've written. Good Amazon Kindle and Gumroad. I'm selling it for $4. Gold medals are not made of gold, but determination. Go. So it's just what I'm going to share with you is the extract from the book. So go to Amazon Kindle and get this book for you. So determination. Understand that determination is a vehement, indispensable instrumentality to effectuate your dream. To effectuate your dream. Hence, if your determination says you can do it, you can do it. So comprehensively, extensively, have the mindset that determination is a vehement instrumentality to effectuate your dream. And if your determination says you can do it, indeed you can do it. A man called this man, Ghanaian journalist Anas Aremiya Anas, a Ghanaian journalist over the period, have such a sort of determination, being 2016, being adjudged as the best journalist in a foreign policy magazine in 2015, named him as one of the leading global thinkers of the generation. And this man, over the period, have developed that level of determination, that level of impeccability and prowess that have helped him to effectuate his dream consistently and in Ghana and beyond, the global borders too. Nothing in this world can take the place of determination, because it is a rudimentary random requirement and a building designer process that help you to effectuate your lustrous dream, as epitomized by a woman called epitomized the personality, Leonized personality like Wangara Muta Matia, a Kenyan environmentalist and political activist over the period. Comprehensively understand a different escalation, understanding of the fact that determination gives different destinations to different ambitions. It helps you to discover the world you never knew it existed for that impact next. So a person like Karl von Clausewitz, a German army general over the period, has such a mindset, and that helped him to operationalize what he taught them. There's this personal quote from a man called Ralph Marston. Ralph Marston is an American writer, once said that, see the positive possibilities, redirect your substantial energy of your frustration and turn it into positive effect with unstoppable determination. See the positive possibility, redirect your substantial energy of frustration and turn it into positive and effective, unstoppable determination. With determination, redirect that substantial energy and nothing can stop you, because the sky will be the starting point when you have that sort of seismic determination over the period. There's a story I want to share with you. A man called John Stephen Akwari. Joseph Stephen Akwari. Who is that man? He's from Tanzania. From Tanzania. He was a former marathon runner. Joseph John Stephen Akwari was a Tanzania former marathon runner. He represented his country, Tanzania, in the marathon in 1968 Summer Olympic Games in Mexico City. And in 1968 in Summer Olympics, Akwari, in the Summer Olympic Games, he competed in a marathon for Tanzania, but he got injured during the race. He got injured with his body covered with blood and damaged knees and sent to the hospital. Facing this myriad and colossal of encumbrances of difficulty, in the midst of in the midst of producing the consequential impact with his determination, he faced these things. But even when they took him to the hospital, he told the medical officers he wants to go back to finish his race at the marathon race at the Olympic Games. The medical officers, he can't do that. They tried to stop him. He can't do that. But he refused. At the tail end of the Olympic, after the closing ceremony, I've given the closing ceremony at the Olympic Games, he went back to the Olympic Games. The hospital believed returned him to the Olympic Games, In the midst of this debacle, he wanted to operationalize his instrumentality of determination to complete the unfinished agenda. He, with determination, said, "No, I'll complete the race." He left the hospital and went back to Olympic Games. When the public announcer at the Olympic Games Stadium said that the final marathoner will complete his race, all the people in the stadium were surprised, because that time they have done, the final person have finished running his race, they have given the medals, and they were about having a closing ceremony. And this John Stephen Akwari came to Olympic Games and he said he want to compete. And it's okay, complete. You want to complete the race. He started. So they allow him to complete the race, and he got a thundering ovation. After that, from the crowd, he did complete the race. He couldn't finish when he got injured. He came back with that injury. He completed it. He was very hell-bent, very decent of that potential determination that he will complete the unfinished agenda. Then you have to also think of that level of determination to finish that dream. When he crossed the finish line, he collapsed into the arms of the medical personnel who whipped him and took him to the hospital again. And the next day, so when he finished the race, he collapsed. He had no energy in him. There was no zestfulness in him. So he finished the race. He got a standing ovation, and they took him collapsed into the hands, and the medical doctor took him back to the hospital. And the next one, the media, the sports journalists went back and asked him, "John Stephen Akwari, why did you risk your life to complete the race?" He said that this is what John Stephen Akwari said. He said that my country did not send me to Olympic Games to start the race of 10,000 kilometers. They brought me here to finish the race. And therefore, with determination, even though I got injured, he finished the race. That's very interesting. From John Stephen Akwari in 1968 Summer Olympic Games in Mexico. I want to remind you, I have a lot of motivation. Must go to my YouTube channel. His name is Bismarck. Nothing can stop you. Watch them, subscribe to them. Also, on my channel, Bismarck, I have a lot of teachings on dating and courtship. Watch them, subscribe to them for me. Also, go to Amazon Kindle and Gumroad. I have this ebook for you guys. Building a competitiveness in the crowded planet, $4. To be possible to have this world without you, $5. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world, $5. There is something inside you, the world is in need of $4. The leaders of generation thinkers, $5. Go to Amazon Kindle and Gumroad and buy these books for me. I'm counting on you guys. The souls are not going. I know you guys will do it for me. You've been giving me that staggering support all this while, and I'm counting on you guys. Help me drive this. So thank you. Still, let me wrap up on the last issue I want to talk about. I was sharing with you gold medals are not made of gold. They are made of determination. So what are some of the dynamic ways of building your determination to effectuate your dream? Or what are some of the ways I can build my determination? Very systemic, very extreme determination to effectuate my dream without any ambivalence or without any uncertainty. Assertively examine, how do you examine venerated personality like Abraham Lincoln, who through determination self-educated himself from a poor family, very penurious family. Abraham Lincoln self-educated himself to became a lawyer and became an American president. Examine his level of determination he demonstrated in teaching himself. Examine personality like Soshiro Honda. Go and watch my motivational message on repertoire of encouragement come from D. Whereas I profile Soshiro Honda. Soshiro Honda, with no formal education, through determination, created the Honda motor company that became Honda company. Today, it's producing Honda car. These people exercise some level of determination without formal education. Some self-educated themselves and achieved. They were able to accumulate in their positive life development. Go and examine these personalities and equip yourself with a level of determination. A person like Kenneth Hagin was an American evangelist over the period, born with a deformed heart, and they were saying that you cannot live beyond the age of 15 years. Who died, he had that sort of determination, that faith in God, and later he got healed through reading the Bible and other things. He lived beyond the age of 90 years, had a lot of miracles, and impacted work with Oral Roberts or Osling Osborne and all those people of the period. He lived with a portion of that level of determination. Kenneth Hagin with deformed heart, with incredible blood flow, cannot live beyond the age of 15. He had that faith. He had that determination that he can live beyond that age with collapsing, all the period being paralyzed and all those things. He still had that determination and faith, and he was able to achieve that. It's believed that in the church, nobody died premature in his church. He had that level of anointing. Number two, constituously examine how determination and managerial impeccability or abilities, personalities like Robert Tennant, Carlos Ghost, used to help them revive collapsing or collapsed institutions to produce that transcendental and transnational impactfulness with their performance. People like Robert Tennant, after the father started a media house that was not working, the media house was in a lot of debt, and at that time the father committed suicide. And Robert Tennant, who is now the owner of CNN took the company from his father after the father committed suicide, put the company up with that revolutionary ideas, and the company now becomes CNN. Look at his level of determination, taking almost a collapsing company and building it to become one of these multinational companies. Carlos Ghost, who worked with a lot of multinational of automobile company, Renault, Michelin, Design. Anytime they give him any problem within 1 or 2 years, he cracked it. He got the name Mr. Fix It. You look at the level of determination they exhibited. That gave them the transnational, transcendental impactfulness with their performance. Examine these things, let them strengthen your determination to revive any collapsing situation in your relentless life pursuit over the period. Number 3, developmentally, laws have been passed that have helped liberate slaves and suffrage. Suffrage. Suffrage means women's right to vote. Some of these laws that were passed that helped liberate slaves and suffrage, women's right to vote. Some of them took about 20 years. There were some personalities that hold on. They anchored on the leadership, determination, and agilities. People like William Wilberforce, over 20 years, head on, fighting the British Parliament that they can abolish slave trading in British. Look at the level of determination and exercise that helped them achieve that. Anna Elizabeth candidating to San Antonio for more than 20 years, fought in England, in US, that women should be given the right to vote. They never gave up with that leadership, determination, and agility and impeccability. They were able to achieve that. William Wilberforce did that for UK. They abolished the slave trade after 20 years of consistently fighting for that. Elizabeth candidating to San Antonio for more than 20 years, kept on fighting in the US for them to help women to vote. And today, if you're a woman in the US, in the whole world, you're voting, thank a woman called Elizabeth candidating in San Antonio. If you're slaves that were liberated, thank the man called William Wilberforce, who did that in UK and spread to the rest of the world. Extrapolate the strategies, unconventional approaches that help them to establish this leadership determination over the period. Number 4, monumental. Examine countries like South Korea after the Korea War, 1953, after the Korea War between North Korea and South Korea by the Korean Peninsula, then South Korea had lost more than 50% of their properties on their country. North Korea lost more than 80 to 90%. South Korea, over the period, through that leadership, determination, managerial impeccability, the country are able to lift up a lot of countries in terms of productivity and efficiency. Equip yourself with a level of determination that help these countries to operationalize the dream. After the Korea War, losing about 50% of your properties in South Korea, how does these leaders master that managerial impeccability and determination to put South Korea where they belong, where they are today? It didn't happen by serendipity. It didn't happen by chance. It happened by managerial impeccability and some sense of staggering level of determination. Examine it and equip yourself with this level of determination. The last point, prodigiously. The most importantly, examine business magnate who started business without capital or less capital, but through aggrandized determination and managerial prowess, or through vehement determination or very managerial ability, they have established multinational companies, conglomerates of companies. Their personality over the period just started very low. Some started business without capital, some started with less capital, but through managerial impeccability, agility, prowess, adroitnesses, and deftness, they are able to build multinational companies. Some started with no capital, some started with less capital. A man in Sweden called Ivan Kampet, who is the founder of ICAP, over the period, started with less capital. Over the period, you are able to build the arcade company over the period that have become one of these illustrious companies in Sweden over the world. Examine their level of managerial impeccability and determination that they did. A man called Amo Tobinko in Ghana, who started selling drugs in a small bag in Accra over the period, able through his managerial impeccability and determination, have built a pharmacy company, a pharmacy school, built over 30 companies in the country, starting from nothing to something, creating something out of nothing, out of determination, starting from nowhere with selling drugs in a small bag. Now it have over 30 companies. Examine such venerated, impeccable, lionized, pageant personalities. Examine their agrados or vehement determination and managerial impeccabilities they operationalize that help them, and equip yourself to pick your determination. Understand? Always remember, gold medals are not made of gold. Gold medals are made of determination. Skyscrapers are not made of metals. They are made of determination. Nothing in this world can take the place of determination. And if your determination says you can do it, you can do it. I want to remind you, go to my YouTube channel. His name is Marco Say. I have a lot of motivational message. Watch them, subscribe to them. I'm counting on you guys to help me get more subscribers and also move on. Watch them. Also, I have also YouTube. I have another channel. Your marriage will be a state of mind. There's teachings on dating course of a marriage. Watch them. Subscribe to them. Have this ebook for you guys. Body of competitiveness in the crowded planet. $4. Amazon Kennel and Gamroad. To be possible to have this world without you. $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. $5. There is something inside you. The world is in need of $4. Leaders of generational thinkers. Leaders of generational thinkers. $5. Go to Amazon Kennel. Go to Gamroad. Get these things for yourself. Thank you so much. This what I said with you. Gold medals are not made of gold. Gold medals are made of determination. They are extra from my ebook I've written. Gold medals are not made of gold. Gold medals are made of determination. Go and get this book at Amazon Kindle and Gumroad and help me drive this. Thank you so much for your support. See you. Bye-bye.